Right, so apparently I had money issues. When? Even now I don't. Even though I'm a lot worse off than what I was 10 years ago when I still had all my savings and everything. Don't. Never have. So this came from people that were basically junkies. Belinda Jeffries is a massive big cocaine addict. What? Because I'm not buying cocaine with her to snort up my nose? When did I do that? When have I ever done that? Besides idiots looking on my social media account and looking at the DVD that was from 2007, which that's props. You do know that's not real cocaine. That was a movie. So Belinda Jeffries, yeah, she does a lot of cocaine. We're talking about $2,000 a week. Well, I don't know if she still does it now, but I mean, someone with that bad habit of drugs, so cannabis smoking, cocaine, and alcohol, she couldn't give it up. She must have been like that for years. And then she thinks everyone's like her. She buys it from the Russian guy, Ush. I've already said this. Police, you have all the details. I'm not making up stories about anyone. What, do you have really that bad of a police force, do you? Because that's really simple. Like, she thinks everyone's like-minded to her. It's like, no. And then was looking at what I had in my life and trying to work out. She's like, well, he doesn't work. Where's he got his money from? Seriously, that's what she was doing. It's like, you're my hairdresser. Oh, Josie, but how do you afford all this? It's none of your business. I didn't sit there and tell her that I've already owned this before I was mugged after work. And you're the one making up stories that don't work. You don't know me. You're my hairdresser. So stupid thing that she did was try to involve me into that criminal life of hers. What do you think I was going to do? Oh, what do you think by lying about me or what she did in 2016? What do you think I was going to go and sell drugs for you, did you? Yeah, I'm not a lowlife. I would never be a lowlife deadbeat like that. Thanks very much. So yeah, no. Like seriously, like I'm looking at this going, what do you think was going to happen? Like, oh, what did you really think I was that like-minded? Do you really project that people are like you? It's like, no. Because I've seen people that project like this. My mum's niece, Christy Childs, is the same. I can't stand her. And she gets home and she downs all these alcohol all the time, all bottles of spirits. And then wonders why. Well, how come other people have all this money? It's like, because they don't smoke, they don't drink, and they don't take drugs. You'll be surprised how much money you have when you don't smoke, you don't drink, you don't take drugs. Like when you don't have a habit. You know, like my mother's side does. But they love to tell lies about people like me because I'm an easy target. I've been an easy target my entire life. I've watched this ever since my dad. So thanks, Mark Fleming, because you're the reason why I've been bullied my entire life by these women. And you just did not, like you fucking did nothing. Like, thanks. I even look at my own dad going, I get fucked now. Seriously, I'm getting lied about for 9 years and you didn't even have the balls to stand up for your own son. And I've had this my entire life. And the why I was getting picked on by my mother for years was because of you. So fuck off. It was because of you. And you couldn't even be there for your own son. Get fucked. Seriously, I look at the lot of now and think, get fucked. You know, every single thing I've got, I worked hard for. Nothing was handed to me. Nothing was given to me. Every fucking item. Every asset, every belonging, even what I left in America. That beautiful big gold ornate mirror. Gee, John Cabina would remember that. Paid a fortune for it in Alexandria back in 2006. Used to hang in the hallway in Surrey Hills. That's left there. Beautiful maple Art Deco bedside tables. What else was there? These wingback cigar chairs, the sofa, the solid mahogany Edwardian cabinet that I've had since 2006. The cigar wingback chairs that were French, I've had them since 2005. They're from Rafa and Keller. Some other items are from Lawson's that used to be in the big, like down near the roundabout of Glebe, in a much bigger warehouse than in those days, 2006. I'm talking about like 20 years ago. What else was there? There were so many items. The marble top commode, Louis XIV, all these expensive items. Because you lied about me. Basically, because instead of just telling the truth, going, well, hang on, this is Justin's money, assets, and belongings. These people obviously lying about him. And he never stole a dog. He paid $2,000 for a dog. Why didn't any family member just tell the truth? No, my mother jumped onto some bullshit again. I've had it. Look, this, we're not talking about, oh, this is isolated instance. No, we're talking about bullying since I was goddamn fucking 6 and 7. We're talking about 40 years of my life being bullied by this lot. And I look at my dad now, I think, yeah, you're almost 70, you're a fuckwit. Sorry, I love you and I've got time, always had time for my dad, but it's like, you do know that your son's been lied about. You could have had helped even in 2017, you didn't. And the reason why his mother's always fucking picked on him is because of you. Because, okay, fair enough, don't blame you because his mother's an insane nut job that couldn't deal with the fact that you divorced her. I mean, she is a fucking deadbeat loser. Without a doubt, my mother is a big piece of shit deadbeat with her behaviour since she got with her second husband's family. She's an absolute rotten piece of shit. You know, and it proved it in the last 10 years. She's an absolute rotten, disgusting, low-life piece of shit. That instead of just telling the truth and helping her son, she just went along with it. The bullshit scams and lies. What would you call it if it's not a scam? Same as what these social and support workers are doing. What would you call it? If it's not a scam, what would you call it? Stephanie DeSalis? Her bullshit? The bullshit of the groceries in 2017. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit of Giovanni ordering that pizza in 2017 then saying he didn't. Like seriously, I'm unpacking with my headphones on. Pizza turns up. It's the address, no name on it. For the apartment I was in, I just moved into. And Giovanni just left and said he's going to go get dinner. Because I was busy moving. And then it turns up and I text him and said, oh, don't order pizza from there again. That was disgusting. He's, I didn't order any pizza. I'm like, so now you pretending that you forgot that you ordered pizza? Like, seriously? Like, play the fucking games with me. I'm sick of it. And then, oh, the groceries that turned up. Oh, making me out that I've had no money and couldn't afford to live in all this bullshit is what they were doing. And then turning like, oh, he's doing this. Oh, he's a prostitute. Oh, he's a drug dealer. No, none of this. Why are you lying? And then my mother sucks up Stephanie Salas' ass. It's like, oh, well then there is a scam going on because you know that I don't know Stephanie Salas. Know of her, yes, but friends are not. You know that John and myself told her to fuck off in 2006. So whatever scams have gone on. And here's someone else. Stephanie Salas, a junkie. Stephanie Salas, a massive, huge fucking junkie and was the day even when I first met her because my boyfriend back then was like, walk past her, put your head down, get a coffee, don't say anything, don't involve yourself with her. She's bad news. Oh, John, she's a crazy fag hag. He's like, no, she's junkie. You can't see it. She's a crystal meth junkie. That was in early 2005. That's when John was saying it, but I met her in late 2004. She was the same character. Even my boyfriend then was saying this. And to be honest, I was an idiot that laughed about it because my boyfriend was a bitch. And when he was first saying this, I thought he was just being a bitch. It wasn't. He was right. He was right. He said the truth about her. Someone that's been a junkie ice user for that long and then seeing what someone else has, then gets a social support working job, manipulates an organisation to bullshit lie and police believe them. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Same thing. I don't remember, I've seen people do this my entire life. My mother gone away with lying for so long, saying stuff about my father's family that's not true, to cover up the fact that the real person that has issues, her second husband, Mark Rackley, running up bills everywhere for alcohol and drugs. And my mother's paying this off with the money that my dad, Mark Fleming, gave her. Doing this by lying about her kids. We never had money issues growing up. Very good affluent lifestyle, except her second husband's a junkie, alcoholic, kind of smoker. She did it for him, then she started doing it for Faith Rackley, his daughter, that she had with him. Faith Rackley texted me when she was 21 years of age, said that she was a junkie since a teenager. Living on the street with nothing. Well, she should be living on the street with nothing. Because everything was given to her. Everything. Including myself buying her first computer. Everything was handed to Faith Rackley. So then my mother lied again to cover up her problems. And so I'm sitting back going, well, this is just a repeat of history. Repeat. I'm a shooting duck. It's easy. My twin sister Amanda is back to being brainwashed and manipulated again. And instead of just coming into my area of residence, spying on me, Amanda, like an idiot. Yeah, she did. Getting information from these deadbeat, junkie, druggo losers that should be in jail. You asked to help your brother correct the lies, not be part of it. And Amanda was. Oh, Belinda Jeffries jumped on. Don't say she did it. Because detectives can actually go and check that in 2016, she said to me, she texted me to come over to her place that she could not leave to take the money out from the bank to pay her drug dealer. Her drug dealer was on the way. She needed me to do it for her. Okay? Claude was at band practice and she needed me to do it. She gave me her card and a PIN number, wrote it down on a little post-it. Got to the corner shop, that money out. Straight after that, I said to Giovanni, I said, now I feel uncomfortable because I've getting really dragged into her life and her drug addiction. And I don't want to be part of Belinda Jeffries' drug addiction, thanks. And Gia's like, oh no, I'm sure it's not like that. I'm sure she sees you as like a brother. I'm like, well, I'm not. She's my hairdresser. I don't really, she doesn't know much about me. I feel uncomfortable. I feel like I'm getting dragged into a drug addiction. Into her drug addiction. No, go check it. What? You think that I'm just going to shut up? No, I'm not. Because everything I've got, I worked hard for. The amount of money I had came from money that I worked hard for. Fixed term deposits, sale of investment property, my salary at Star Casino, side jobs, everything, my car and everything. I've lost so much in 10 years because of this. So no, I'm not going to shut up about people. Please can do their job. You've let Stephanie DeSalis manipulate you. Well, Stephanie DeSalis did show up at my place in 2017. I was out on the balcony, Palmer Street was the back entrance of Palmer Street, which overlooked the hospital and so Plastic Surgeon Hospital, whatever it is, and Woolworths Metro. I'm out there, you know when you get feeling that you're being looked at? I look down to the left, I'm on the side balcony, and in the lane, she was standing out the front of this bomb Ford white car with her daughter looking up at me, like just staring. Mark Henner was doing the same kind of around there. All the time. So yeah, these people were stalking me, were coming to my area of residence. Like I ended up having to tell Mark, I'm like, if you come over, bring your own food from your mum's, please. Like, what are you doing? Like, you keep coming over all the time. I'm like, you're eating me out of house and home. Like, I'm not doing my grocery shopping for you. Bring food from your mum's for you to eat. Don't eat my food. Like, it was okay if I invite people over for dinner, but you know, cooking lamb on the barbecue. But it was like all the time. I was like, what are you doing here? Like, and Giovanni's making up. So I'm like, what is this guy doing here? We're not friends. He shows up after I'm lied about in 2015. I played a stupid prank on him because he's part of those dickhead idiots. What the fuck is he doing here? Who's the one that keeps inviting him to come around? I don't. And then I did do that Facebook post to do with George, the little short Greek copper at Surrey Hills Police Station. But what I said was exactly what I addressed it to Mark Henner, and I said exactly what Mark Henner had told me about him. That's right. Then a little fuckwit, Michael Raptus, calls me, and I did play a prank on him. What I said was, I could hear other people in the background. I thought, no, I want to get this group of people. Police haven't done their job since 2015. I want to get this group of people. So I was there going, oh, it must be the brain damage. I don't remember. I'm being this was all fake. The conversation with Michael Raptus in 2017, which is just before my SIM was ported, actually, was fake. It was fake. I deliberately did that. There's other people around him, and he was with that group to do with Stephen DeSalis, Mark Hanna, and all those deadbeats. It wasn't real. It was fake. What I said to him was fake. It was just me acting because this kept continuing since I was lied about in 2015, and if my family was decent, it wouldn't have gotten past January 2016.